And finally on the show, we'll bring you a report on how Kenya and Somalia are hoping to push travel figures in their country.
Kenya Airways is expecting that its daily direct flights to the United States that will be launched for the first time in October will boost annual revenue by 10% from 2019. The carrier, which is 7.8% owned by Air France KLM, has started taking bookings for the flight to and from New York that will carry 234 passengers each day on a Boeing 787 Dreamliner plane. At the moment, US-bound passengers from Kenya must change planes in Europe or the Gulf on a journey that can take 20 hours or more. Kenya has long wanted to fly direct to the United States, but Kenyan carriers were only granted US security clearance for the route in February 2017. This was after a major refurbishment of facilities at the main Nairobi airport. The new route is part of an effort to revive the airline's fortune after it came close to collapse, leading to a $2 billion financial restructuring in November that included a government bailout, which shrank KLM's shares.
This is roughly this is 10% of our. This is going to increase 2019 revenues by roughly 10% of what we have today.
The new route aims to encourage more business and tourist travel with the United States, which is described as the biggest source of visitors to Kenya. Mikosh was hired from Lot Polish Airlines last June to help turn around the carrier. Kenya Airways shares, which have tripled in value since the November restructuring, jumped 5.9% to 17.15 shillings. Away from an airline restructuring to another country that is also aiming to raise its GDP through tourism. Somalia, after many years of conflict, is eager to revive its collapsed tourism sector, hoping to become one of Africa's top tourist destinations. The country's once architecturally beautiful coastal capital lies next to beaches and azure waters that prompt many visitors recognizing its tourism potential as they fly in. The government is banking on relatively improved security to lure tourists as part of efforts to rebuild. While still in its nascent stages, the tourism sector is being touted as a potential catalyst for significant economic growth and employment in the coming years. That prospect received a boost last September when Somalia was admitted as the 157th member of the United Nations World Tourism Organization at the body's General Assembly meeting in Chengdu, China.
We're just doing our part as a youth.
Noor Hassan is a tour operator with the Mogadishu-based Sahan Hotspot Travelers firm and is keen to see the changes.
Now we have lots of people coming, daring to come to Somalia. This year alone, we hosted almost 40 non-Somalis, non-Somalis, international people, most of them European.
Another official spells out the dreams.
What we are working is that to let the local people understand the value of this industry. Gradually, we are going to take to the national level that Somalia, to announce that it's officially tourism destination. Somalia is ready to welcome the world. Somalia is in a developing stage. Somalia is ready to host, the events and conferences, part of the continent and globally.
Over 150 travel agencies currently operate in Somalia, while foreign airlines operate regular flights to the capital, Mogadishu, from Istanbul and Nairobi.
This is where we draw the curtain on this edition. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Bukola Joe Oketumbi.